Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene, in my car. Car is running, AC is on, very sunny, hot in this car. I'm at a Walmart in Sanatobia, Mississippi. I thought I would venture out and try a different Walmart, and left with nothing. This Walmart isn't even as good as the one in Hernando. So far, the best Walmart for me is South Haven. I got out to take this ride, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my night. First of all, Derek and I left around 7 o'clock. I was following him because I assumed he'd want to go home early and that I would not want to go home early with him. So I took my own car, and it started raining as we left, and I guess there was tornadoes. I saw something about 20 dead. I didn't see that, but I'm telling you, the rain was awful. And I was following him on a highway, dark, it was nighttime, and he tends to drive faster than me. So the rain, my windshield wipers were on the fastest speed, and I could barely see through, and all I am focusing on is his car, because if I lose him, I'm fucked. Because I would have to pull over somewhere, I don't know. And it was lightning so much. I mean, I like storms. I don't want to be injured. I don't want others to be injured either, but I really love storms. And I'm famous for keeping my blinds shut in my apartment because I don't like glare when I'm working on my computer or cutting table or whatever. But if there's a storm and there's lightning, I open everything up so I can see. I want to see the lightning. Hang on. That was Skylar's mom. Okay, so yeah, the rain, the lightning was so close at times that it was scary. But we finally made it to the club, and unfortunately it was empty because I think of that storm, because most people would stay home when they know there's a storm coming. Derek's like, how are you going to feel about riding in the rain? I'm like, doesn't matter how I feel. I'm going, and I'm taking my car. So that was it. And the band didn't play the dance music I was expecting for the whole first set. Now, when I first saw them, I thought they had maybe some more, dance kind of music. I don't know. But they were awesome. And then they did, pick it up a little and had some good dance music for the second and third set. I got to dance, and I knew a few people besides Derek, and Jeff and his wife ended up coming. I was with the drummer's wife. Second time I'm with her. Awesome. She's awesome. And I, got to talk to the band, especially when they were done playing. And it just, it was a good night. I had fun. Derek ended up staying the whole time, so I just followed him back home, at least till we get on 55. Once I'm on 55, I think I'm good at 240 now. I know how to get from 240 to 55 and then 55 to home. But I'm learning. But now, I believe it's I don't know the name. I'm sorry, I never know. I'll find out. Hang on. I just texted Danny. He'll be able to tell me who I'm seeing tonight. He's in Nashville, so he wasn't hanging out with us this weekend. Two of the band members from Area 51, that's who I saw last night, I believe it's two of them, are also in this band. Oh, the bubble. Sometimes I get the ding, sometimes I just get the bubble sound. 6 Feet Thunder. So two Area 51 band members are also in 6 Feet Thunder. The drummer, for sure, I know, is one of them, and I can't remember who else. I think the lead singer, I don't know if that's what we consider him. There's two that sing a lot. Okay, my friend, the drummer's wife, I don't say names unless it's people that you know already, like Derek, Danny, Jeff, which is Derek's sidekick for the podcast. So I was like, where are you guys going tomorrow night? Anywhere? And she's like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know yet. She goes, you're coming here. So I'm going back to Neil's, and Derek wants to go, and Derek says he will not leave early. So I am going to ride with him tonight, and I'm going back there, so that should be fun. And we stayed there talking quite a bit after they shut down, And I got home a little bit before 2. I think it was like 10 of 2 last night. So I expect about the same tonight. But, you know, all in all, it was a good time. I was sad at the beginning because there wasn't any people. And, you know, it didn't start out with dance music. And it ended good, even though some of the people even left, like, before the third set. But it was good. So tonight, I expect to have as much fun, if not more. And, last night, I did something completely different than what I normally do. I posted a selfie of me and Derek. What a hard time just taking the selfie, because I don't know how to use my phone, and I don't do stuff like that. But I got a picture of me and Derek, and I wanted to put it on Facebook. Now, I knew that I probably can turn comments off from my phone, but I didn't even want to take the time to learn how to do that. So I was like, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm just going to let people comment just to see, because Danny is big time into the analytics of likes and hearts and comments and all that stuff on his Facebook page for his, well, it's just his regular profile, but, you know, he promotes his photography. And I was like, you know, in all the years I've been doing this, I just don't pay attention to that stuff, because I just don't. And I thought, I'm going to put it out there and see for the hell of it. And boy, it got a lot of likes and quite a few comments. I'll link to that particular post down below if you want to see the selfie of me and Derek. And while you're there, you can friend me on my profile and friend Derek on his profile if you want. And so that was cool. And then another thing I like is when I go out, since I had a video yesterday, I had a lot of comments that night. So, you know, when things are boring at the bar, I can scroll through and push those comments out. And they were really, really good comments. And I always appreciate comments. I can't believe those words are coming out of this mouth. But yeah, I appreciate the comments very much. And the ones that are complete idiots and leave me shit comments doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't even faze me. So that feels really good. They never really fazed me. It was, you know, just all the other shit. I'm not going to go through it again. But it was just all the noise. All the noise. I couldn't take any of that. I didn't even like to read the words. It was like it burned my eyeballs. So that's why comments were off for 4 years. But they're back on. And I'm going to try leaving the comments on for my Facebook profile. Not my pages or groups yet, but on my profile, I'm going to try leaving comments on, because that worked out well for me last night. And so that's cool. I don't know what else I want to say. I have no plans for Sunday. Maybe Sunday I'll just stay home, but that's not a for sure. I might be able to find something to do. I don't know. Monday night, I'm doing something different. It's at Jeff's house, and I know I sound like an idiot. I should be more in tuned to what Derek does. I think. Is it a CD? I don't know. But it's a band. Did I mention this before? I don't remember. A band, and I'll be there. Some wives will be there. Danny will be there. We're all going to Jeff's to celebrate something. How's that sound? To do with a band. For a podcast, I believe. That's what is embedded into my brain, and I could be very wrong, but I think I'm a little bit right. So we're doing that Monday night, and then Friday night there is a benefit for someone named Cricket, who is in a band and has cancer, and so they're raising money for him. And there's going to be 3 bands. That's at Hadley's. I think still my favorite hangout. Derek's favorite is Neil's. I liked Neil's too, though. I did. It's a toss-up. And 3 bands. Derek will be there. Jeff. I think anybody that I know so far will be there. Danny will be there. And I hope that'll be a really fun night. That's what I've got coming up so far. But I just enjoyed myself last night, and I'm very anxious to go out again. I really do have fun. With the people that I meet, I just can't believe I'm meeting so many people and starting to actually know people. It was like the Hadley's gang was at Neil's last night, so I knew like, 3 or 4 people at another table, all people I could dance with. Oh, and they dedicated Highway Star to me. The drummer's wife, she knew about how much I love that song, supposedly through one of my videos. When I talked about it, back in the day, there was a band who played it. I loved it. They would dedicate it to me anytime I was in the bar or if I was a cocktail waitress that night. And I just loved that they would remember to say this goes out to Darlene. And if I was waiting tables, they'd say, she's your waitress. Tip her well, and I would rake in the bucks. And I can't remember the band's name or the guy in particular who used to make sure that got said about me, every time. But it just always, just when I would hear that song, I would, think about that and just how he was nice to me, and I liked that. And I never thought I'd hear Highway Star in a club around here, ever. I didn't even know I'd go to clubs here. I didn't know that still existed. There's nothing like that in my neck of the woods in Maine anymore. There was in the 80s, 90s, but not anymore. So I got them to say my name and dedicate Highway Star to me, and I got to dance with the drummer's wife, and I think we got a couple of other people up, and one of the other women from another table. So it was a good night, and I guess I'm gonna hang up now and take my ride back home. It was about 20 minutes to get here. It was a nice ride, and the radio was being really good to me, so I'm hoping the radio will be good to me on the way back too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!